year, and in this really awful recession right now, she's resorted to very drastic measures to be an exotic dancer, to be a stripper. She just told her mother and her grandmother for the first time what she is doing. Kenya, it sounds like you have a very loving family that is there for you, and that you have a support system and a safety net that so many girls do not have. Is there another reason why you would take your clothes off and strip?
It's school. Until school is done, I'm not done. Excuse me.
You have grants and
everything
that's available.
They won't accept my scholarship.
Why don't you talk to someone?
Really? And this is the first time you're going to tell your mom? Really? This is how our relationship is now?
Why not ask them for help?
What do you need? What did you need that you had to go and take your clothes off?
Why not ask them for help?
A place you have a car. A place, really? The place you're in isn't nice enough? I mean, I don't have my own place. Are you responsible for your place? I think so.
Why not ask them? Let her talk, Mom.
I don't want to ask for help, because when you ask people for help, then it's controlled. If I'm paying for it, if it's mine, then I make the rules for it, and nobody
But you're not happy. And sometimes it's okay to lose some control. That's what our parents and our grandparents are there for.
Absolutely.
Like, it doesn't just end when you're 18. Like, sometimes, especially in this economy, sometimes there's so many people. There's people that I know that are 35 years old, my age, that are moving back home with their parents because that's all they can do right now, and taking their kids and everything.
Absolutely.
Like, this is not your last resort, and I think that there is a deeper reason why you would do something like this.
Just school.
Just school.
Not a
trying to
resort
pay
at
for
all.
school, a place, and a car. That's what I want right now. And when I'm done with school, then I'm done. Like,
But that's what so many people that dance and strip say. Oh, when I'm done with school,
Yeah.
or when I
they
get here.
for that money.
And you go somewhere else.
Is it worth disappointing yourself and your family and feeling dirty and lap dances and the nasty men looking at you, ugly, and all that? Is it worth that? So you told them you brought them here for a reason. What is it? What do you want from your grandmother and your mother?
I want you guys to help me for school so I can stop.
Absolutely.
And if you guys don't want to, then I understand.
All you have to do is ask in the first place. There's nothing that
We
your
wouldn't
mom or
turn
your
you down
dad
for
wouldn't
nothing.
do. There's nothing that your grandparents wouldn't do.
Can you imagine?
And you know that.
Really? If this was your resort, if we knew?
Do you want to stop?
Yeah.
Do you want to stop? So ask your mother again exactly what you need help with.
Bills. School.
Bills and school.
I give you the world. I can't believe you wouldn't come to me first.
We've always been there for you, and your parents are there for you all the time. Always have been.
Anything. Anything. You think Dad, you know what he's going to do? How do you think your family feels saying this? We expect you to trust us the way we trust you.
Do you think she's angry with you about something? Is she lashing out to anything?
There's probably a lot. Kenya and I have we've had more than our fair share of rough patches. Kenya's very smart. I push her, and she doesn't like to be pushed. And when I push, she pushes back, and she always has.
You mad at your mom
to this extent.
for anything?
Not now, I'm not.
Not now, but in the past you were?
Yeah, that's the reason she left for Michigan in the first place.
And she has an authority problem. She feels that I'm grown, no one can tell me what to do, and I tell Kenya that's not the way life is.
You're the grandmom. Can you give her some sage advice? We have to take a break. Just something that from that grandmom, matriarch of the family, that she knows that the love is unconditional and some self-esteem, something for her.
The real thing is that what you do now does impact your future. It impacts it greatly. You might think that right now I'm just doing this and I'll get out of it and life will be better. Your life is what you make it right now. If you want to do something in your life, you do it now. You work toward it. And if you need help, you ask for help. There's no shame in asking for help.
You need to come home.
There is no shame in asking for help, Kenya. There's no shame at all. Sometimes we can't do things by ourselves.
Absolutely.
Okay? We'll be right back.